cycle of emotions, of dependence, of devotion, fluctuating on our planet, break the habit of...
Hello, YouTube pedal nerds and nerdellas, as we have just declared, but this is not for you, so please turn it off. This is for YouTubers, this is for people that want a good stand, this is for people who film, light or mic things. I've done a very big video called TRIAD ORBIT stands and thingies unboxing, which kind of went wrong because the microphone was not right. So I promised them I'll do another one. And I met those guys at the NAMM show. Hi guys. Super nice, and they have some really cool stuff coming, which you can see in my TRIAD ORBIT NAMM show coverage. But I'm gonna show you how I use TRIAD ORBIT stands here. Since it's a modular system and can do a billion things, I'll try to show you some combinations, but I'm not gonna cover it all. It's completely impossible. So first of all, we're gonna walk around and actually... Sarah, come on, turn around the camera and see if you can see my stands anywhere. You've just missed one, you've just missed one, you've just missed one. Now you might be able to see it. That's the cool thing, you can't see them if you don't want them to be seen. You know the Monty Python skit, How Not to Be Seen? This is Mr. Prosser of Elm Street, Swazzerich, and you cannot see it. You know that skit? If you don't, why don't you? So follow me. There's a stand. So let's look at the basic TRIAD ORBIT stand here. So this is the super mini thing. Please don't ask me about model names and numbers because I don't know. That's the tiniest one they have, and it is a bitch because it's heavy. So even the smallest one is super solid. Bam, there's a stand. You can extend this, but not very far. This is solid enough to handle any kind of microphone and actually not fall over. The cool thing is, look at this mega metal stuff down here. That's what I call it, mega metal. Clamps, springs, whatever you want to call them. So here's what you do. Tilt this back, and now the stand can tilt. Now the cool thing about this is that you can have this actually, you know, as I said, tilted towards something, but it also means that you can get a stand to be completely straight on slanted surfaces. Might not be able to do it with this one, but probably with this. Check this out. This is the one number bigger. First of all, the cool thing is, since you can get this to be higher, you can actually get two stands right next to each other, and the legs are not in each other's way. So that's a very cool system. We're gonna cover a lot of TRIAD ORBIT shit, trust me. But check this out. This Stairmaster. Yeah, I'm done. That's it. I've just placed the mic stand on stairs. As solid as it gets. There you go. Ah, that's okay, that's the biggest angle you can get. There. And then I put a boom on there. Let's say I want to mic the dog. Let's mic the dog. So that's seriously solid. And then they have this quick release system. So this boom is separate. It is called the boom. The OM. Now, something you have to realize. This is an extension arm. And Sarah, can you see that there's holes in here? Can you see this here? These holes?
Yes.
Does it focus on that?
Yes.
Okay, good. This is how the new ones are. This is an older model, and I thought, why are they not compatible? They don't want it to be compatible because I have these little pins down here, and this doesn't work. These pins go into these holes. So this is an older arm, this is a newer extension. Thing is, for some reason, it still works. But it technically shouldn't. So I want to make sure I need to get new ones of these with the holes in it so that it's a compatible system. So some of my stuff is a little bit older. Okay, this is the arm. It has this hex mega fat piece of metal down here, which will go in here. Bam. There are the holes, by the way, in here, so that works. And then an incredibly solid ball bearing. And now I could mic the dog. If I do it this way, it would never fall over. Let's go a little bit crazy. This is my, oh, I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. So we'll just take this even though it's not gonna work, but I'll just extend this. And there's my microphone. Obviously, this setup is completely freaking ridiculous and you shouldn't do it, but look at it. Go back, Sarah, and show this whole ridiculously long thing. That's what she said. And if you have a light microphone, like this Sennheiser E609, there's no reason this can't work, as you can clearly see. So this is how you mic a dog with a TRIAD Orbit stand. So that's what we have. We have these small stands, we have these arms that you can extend if you wanted to. Yeah, but of course there's more. Now obviously this is for microphones. As you can see, what I have done, I have simply screwed on with a tiny extension. There's also, when you take this off the big one, so the big thread and the small thread are always included. You put this on your mics, and your whole mic collection will simply be compatible with all your TRIAD Orbit stuff. Okay? How cool is this? Pretty cool. So you could do that and just wheel around your E609. Wheel. Which of course is completely freaking ridiculous, because why would you do that? Now I could of course go like this and say hello, but still ridiculous. This is the, I think it's called the T3, which has really nice big wheels that I can of course lock in place. You can tilt it if I wanted to. Well, I can't now. But I don't want that, because with the wheels, obviously this doesn't work. But you can tilt it the same way, and check out how high I can get this puppy. Then you put a boom on it, and you have an incredibly heavy stand as your overhead stand. Nothing is gonna take this thing down. If you think something will, first of all, you know, put a dog on there, or have your wife stand there like this. Or get the TRIAD Orbit Sandsacky things, TRIAD Orbit weights, which have Velcro on them. Bam. Technically they're supposed to sit on there. And then you've weighted it down. Comes in a pack of 3, works for the small stands. If you really think that these are, you can't lift them right now, they're very heavy. They're not heavy enough, you can always take the weight and bam, not this is gonna, you know, tip over. The cool thing, no, am I gonna get to the cool thing yet? Yeah, maybe. TRIAD Orbit was incredibly brilliant, and they didn't just include these adapters for microphones. Obviously for microphones this is a great product. But why not just make an adapter for a camera? Right? Let me show you. Well, let me get rid of this. I'm just gonna clip this under my table here. Done, because that's where I keep it. So I made myself, it's dirty here, forget about the dirty. I made myself a little TRIAD Orbit holder thingy, where I have different adapters, a lighting adapter, ooh. And, oh, what is this? I could put a microphone on a, yes you can. So you could position your mic absolutely beautifully. Let me show you how this would work. Take this off. You drop it. Dropping it's part of the process. I'm gonna take a big adapter, medium size adapter thingy. Screw this on here. Follow me. Screw on the mic, which of course can be a large condenser, a ribbon, a whatever in the world you want. And now your mic is swivelable. That's a word, swivelable. Let me show you. Full positioning power. You've probably already seen in my little adapter collection. You stay there, I'll be right back. So here's the OA, which is just a big ball. OA, extension, little M2. And now tell me there's a position that you can't get, that you cannot get to, which is complete bullshit because you can get to any position. Let's say, can I do it? Okay, let's be politically incorrect. Let's say my balls had something to say, okay? Which they don't, but I wanted to, you know, mic my balls. Bam, balls mic'd. It's that easy. Well, let's say, you know, I'm smaller and I want to get further down. Well, I never know which direction to go in. Here we go. Mic'd. Whatever in the world you want to reach, you can reach with this. And if not with this, well then with something. Actually, I could, I mean, if I was really crazy and I wanted to use the huge stand to mic a combo. Let's do this. Can I do it? How far down can I go? She asked. So this isn't working because I can't actually... Ah, here. There. Now I can get that angle. And obviously, can I get down there? No, I cannot. So let's be silly about it. Does this have the holes? No, it does not have the holes. I'm always confused. I mean, obviously these setups are completely silly, but I'm just trying to show you what's possible, okay? So we're extending this one too, and all of a sudden, yes, you can use the T3 to mic an amp. It is completely ridiculous, but look at this. Again, you wouldn't, because it's stupid, but you could, okay? Now let me show you what the T3 is really cool for. Do you see how fast I'm doing this, by the way? Okay, do you see how fast I'm assembling and disassembling this stuff? So, and it's nice to have a place where it's all collected so that you can, you know, quickly go into your thing. So, this is the kicker. This is the O2X. This is pretty much what we just had in the OA, but times 2. Let me show you what the O2X can do. Gonna take a short one and a long one. O2X, click. Now you're already going crazy in your head because I know that you know the possibilities. Miking something below, over here. Miking something above, over here. How many of you have done MS techniques? You know, mid-side techniques, where you have to have a cardioid on top, a figure 8 at the bottom, left, right, and always putting the two diaphragms right on top of each other. Now, how easy would it be to do this taking two of the same length and placing the two microphones on top of each other. How do you mean on top? Wait. Yes, on top. On top of each freaking other. Bam! Two mics on top of each other, in front of an acoustic guitar if you wanted to, or a vocalist. You could have, of course, two mics in front of a vocalist, so you could have an alternative track right here. And how fast am I adjusting this stuff? Two mics, bam! Place them right here. This is solid stuff, people. This is not gonna fall over anything. So the O2 allows for this. Okay, we've covered this stuff. I'm starting to sweat here. What if you got a place where you know, you can't really necessarily get to very easily? Like, I don't know, somewhere. You want to mic something somewhere where you can't really use a stand. This is what you need. I have this clamp. Let's go down. That's what she said. I'm sorry I have to make these jokes, otherwise, that's otherwise nothing, really. Clamp. Bam. Here, why not? Actually, no. I want this. I want the OA. Is it the OA? I don't know. So now I can go anywhere I want in terms of direction. I have my mic. I position my mic. And yeah, we're done. No stand, just a table. How awesome is that? Now for me, that's all nice and good, but I've got my cabs mic'd. Why do I care? I care because they have more than just the mic holders. By the way, check this out. I don't need a clamp because I've got this stuff already set up under the table. So the clamp is an extra. So I'm gonna put this back here. Always put your TRIAD Orbit stuff back in your handmade TRIAD Orbit holder. Point the camera up there. Up there. Point it up there. Point it up there. Interns pointing up there. You see that? Yes, you see that. So, here's what I'm going to show you. I'm building a pedal board and I want to film that, which is where you YouTubers come in. And I need lighting at a specific spot. I need a camera from above and I want to walk around the room freely without tripping over tripods, because tripods are a thing of the freaking past. So, here's how you do this from now on with your new best friends from TRIAD Orbit. Let me show you. Let me show you as in Lemmy. So, we're gonna take a long stick. We're gonna make the long stick longer so I don't have to step on a table. Okay, so that's done, right? We're gonna take the O2X. Gonna clip the shit in here. So, done. Is this in the angle? Oh, here we go. Now I need a light. This light has a camera thread at the bottom. So I'll take a little camera. Where are you going? Hello? Where are you going? So camera thread goes at the bottom of the light. You unfold the light. Now I want this to be a little bit longer. Obviously, that's what she said. Obviously. So, light. Probably pretty bright for you there, right? Can you still see? Good. So I have my light on the pedal board now. So let's say I'm filming this. Let's say I'm filming my Walrus audio pedal board. And I want to do something on here, and I want to be able to move around the room and have a perfect thing from above. So follow me, Sarah. I could of course take this, take my boom it over, but I'd still have something that I'd be running into. Take another short extension so I really get over there. As you can see, I've got a nice ball bearing thingy, swivel thing mount on there. Oh, that's the one that needs to be tightened more. That's the one that I shouldn't show because it needs maintenance. Yep, we don't want to use it. Actually, since I have... No, I want to use one. Maybe use this. So, we hope this works. Clip this into here. Clip this in here. And hope that this holds. And we'll see the camera is not mega heavy, but it's also not light, okay? Okay, here we go. There we go. And if I take this off, I can now film my pedal board. It's being lighted, and as you can see, I can walk around it. I can walk around it absolutely perfectly. Obviously, I'm gonna have to position this a little bit better. But you know, you have a setup in what, 2 minutes? You have a beautiful setup, and am I running into it? No, I'm not. That is beyond awesome. So let me show you. I'm gonna turn this off. Hey, where's my turny offy? Here. Obviously I can do the same things with these. Okay. What is very, very cool is this. If your floor is not riddled with carpets like mine right now, with the T3, with the casters, you actually have a really smooth camera ride. So you want to do a camera ride around the room? You do this. Which is neat. So, here you go. There's just more. Here's something I need to do. I sit here, I play guitar, and I want this angle from right over here. Okay? So that obviously would require a lot of setup and annoying things to happen. So what I do is, I have my wall plate right there. So I take my OA, I angle it down and extend it. Really give it a good tight squeeze. And then I have the M2R, I call it the Retrofit, because this will actually fit on any normal mic stand, but who wants normal mic stands, okay? So this will thread onto here. Okay. This I thread on the camera, and now I have mega swivel action. I'm gonna extend it. I get this up 90 degrees, and now, okay, it's going, why is it going down? It shouldn't. There. Okay, I'm gonna have to tighten that again. There's a little hex screw inside that once in a while, if you put this much strain on them, you're gonna have to tighten them. So hypothetically, this shouldn't happen, but it does. You just open it. Can I show you this hex a little way out? Right here. Right there. So you, as if I'm correct, you unscrew this, then you tighten this, and then you screw it in again, and then it shouldn't do this anymore, as far as I remember, because I've done it before. So, but hypothetically, I'm here, and my camera works. Of course, I can do this over here. And now I've got my camera from this angle without the help of a big tripod, without any major setup, just very quickly, bam, they're done. Most of the time the camera hangs up in this position anyway, so what do? I have the 08 pointed up. Oftentimes I have my double thing on it anyway, so I have total control. And then I actually bought myself more power adapters, which are just sitting right behind it. And I do this. Hey, I do this. And then my camera is just always in the right position. I position it a little bit, it's done. And I'm ready to film from a perfect position that makes it look as if there's a lot more space in the room behind those screens, even though there isn't. Now let's look over here. Here's my shotgun mic. I can put this anywhere if I wanted to. I just go click, click, but my shotgun mic is perfectly right there, always positioned. Here is where I film pedals. Now, how do I film pedals? I have a wall mount here, and here I've got an arm. Okay, so all I do is I just extend the arm right there. Put a pedal underneath, and you can film it. You want to see how I'm lighting things? Look up. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I'm in a good light, which in the videos you don't see, but it's there. And if I didn't want that there, all I do is click, 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 and it's gone. So I can set up, take things down, set things up in here with 4 cameras, 5 cameras, lighting, microphones in anywhere I want in absolutely no time. Granted, it will require an investment on your side. But this system, and I'm not in any way exaggerating, has absolutely changed my life. The TRIAD ORBIT system, with its incredible flexibility, high quality products, forget about that, this went down, I'm just gonna have to tighten it. Seriously, folks, this stuff is great. If anything ever doesn't happen, they are absolutely happy to help you out, exchange things. The distribution phase, thank you phase, is great. Thank you, Mario. Thanks, Tim and the whole TRIAD ORBIT team for seriously making my life a lot more enjoyable. I don't have these big lighting rigs anymore. I don't have these big tripods anymore that every time you set up, and then you have this much room that you're wasting. I can now film a pedal video by just sitting down, going click, click, camera, click, light on, done. So, just look at this. How cool is this? Just hanging free in the air there. So, TRIAD Orbit, check them out. They have a whole bunch of things coming. Like a little crucifixy kind of thing that where you can put 3 mics or cameras or whatever on it. They have a board coming where you can actually configure things on the board. Check out my video from NAMM show. Absolutely crazy. I'm very excited to get these new products, to try to do pedal demos with them. This stuff is the shit. And my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's another one right here. Yeah, they're kind of hiding. Wait, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 under the table, 6. I have 7 of these mounting plates, and I can do anything I want at any given point in time in no time whatsoever. Now I'm gonna release Sarah because her hand is probably cramping up like crazy from filming this idiot the whole time. I hope this gave you a nice cool overview. I hope TRIAD Orbit loves me and sends me more shit. Thanks guys. Thanks Sarah.